everyone, it's TT. My apologies for not posting for a while. Things have been kind of crazy. However, I wanted to go over a really important topic. Um, some of the newer solar players, you won't be at this level yet because you need to work on your critical hit chance, which is in the War Fury research in your university. But it is a very important topic to go over. It is how not to ruin the critical march. And what I mean by that is, let's just take a look here. This is the Undying Oath. This is how you research your critical hit chance. So you go from inside your castle, you go to the university, research, and then click on War Fury. And it's each of these Undying Oaths. You can research up to 40%. So during the battle, when the number of troop types is no more than 6, critical hit chance for all troops will be increased. Critical hit deals 180% damage. Troops of different types or levels are counted individually. So, that being said, what does that look like? So I have a couple of examples here. We're currently doing UAC. So this is our tower, but we have enemies plundering us. But if you look at their formation, you can see there's only 4 troop types here. That would be considered a critical hit or critical formation. There is T13 infantry, T13 cavalry, T13 bow, and T12 bow. And then if you look at the person that is supporting him, they have T12 infantry, T12 cavalry, and T12 bow. So because there are only 6 troop types, this would qualify as a critical formation. But if you take a look at mine, and I need to fix this, I sent T13 all, so T13 infantry, bow, cavalry, T12 bow, and T11 cavalry and bow. But if you go down the list here, you can see Arthurius. He sent T12 cavalry, T12 bowmen, T11 cavalry, and T11 bowmen. So right there, we have 7 troop types. Because the demon chargers, the T12 cavalry, is an additional troop type. We have broken our crit formation, and we do not have that 40% boost at all. Taking a look at the rest of the group, we have T12 bow and T11 cavalry bow, T13 all, again T12 infantry. That's an 8th troop type, and then this one's correct. So Got here, she has the correct supporting formation. DC Peter does not. Warlord does. Princess D does. But Arthurius does not. So if I were to fix this critical formation, I would have to send Arthurius back and DC Peter back, because they've broken the critical formation that I set up for this tower, which was T13 all, T12 bow, T11 cav bow. Now I'm not going to fix this right now, but I will later. However, I wanted to show you the importance of it in a battle report. Okay, so taking a look at a couple of reports from Kingdom Raid a couple of months ago, this was I was in his kingdom and I got frozen I could not shield yet, so I had a couple people come and reinforce me. He ran a couple of rallies against me. Um, at first, I did not have critical defense formation. I was in transition, so I had all of my bowmen and cavalry upgraded to where I wanted to have them for a critical defense, but I still had a lot of I had a lot of infantry types, so I didn't have critical defense. So the first rally here, I had about 7.9 million troops in my castle plus reinforcements, and he had about 2.4 million critical formation in his rally. So you can see here, critical hit chance. I had 0 because I had mixed march, and he had 40% because he had a critical formation. And I'll just show you his formation here. So he had 4 troop types, and then his reinforcements sent the fillers, but they had 6 or less troop types. I, however, had 3 bowman troop types, 2 cavalry troop types, and 6 infantry troop types. So that's 11 troop types. But when he hit me, he killed all of the other infantry types except for T13 infantry. So I was left with an almost critical castle. Actually, that would have been a critical castle. It would have been T13 all, T11 cavalry, T12 and 11 bowmen. But I did something stupid while he was doing the second rally. I resurrected my T12 infantry, so then I had 7 troop types. So what I did was I quickly sent away my T12 bowman in the second rally. And you can see that here. I had T12 and 13 infantry, T11 and 13 cavalry, and then T11 and 13 bowmen. So that was a critical defense formation. And then my supporters matched those troops. So my defense remained critical. So while I had less troops myself, here I'll show you again, I only had 5.8 million, and then even my supporters had less troops than they originally did, and my opponent had a bigger rally this time. This time he had 3 million troops against my critical defense. I killed more of his troops, and he killed less of mine in this rally because of that critical defense. There may also take into account that I had stronger troops to kill. I didn't have those weak infantry to easily kill, but the main point was I was able to kill more of his march because of that critical hit chance. So I'll show you the difference here. The first rally, he killed 1.2 million of mine. Or sorry, I killed 1.2 million of his. And then the second rally with that critical hit defense, even with less troops on my side and more troops on his side, I killed 1.8 million of his. So that is why the critical formation is so important. And the easiest way to match the critical formation is just take a look at what people are sending. When somebody starts a rally or they garrison a building, take a second, go and look at the formation that they sent. Normally, people are going to tell you what they want if they only sent like all T13, they'll say send T13 all and then whatever else. But if they're not around, like this event with UAC, and you have to fill for them, just take a look at what other people are sending. I sent T13 all, T12 bow, T11 cav bow. So supporters who may not have T13, they can easily send T12 bowman or T11 cavalry and bowman to match that critical formation. So again, sorry Arthurius for picking on you, but you did break critical formation. I have to send you back. So I'll send him back and then send him a message. Same with DC Peter. I hope this information has been helpful and allows you to not break critical formation, because I know how frustrating it is as a mega rally leader to have last minute supporters send wrong troop types and then mess up your critical rally while it's marching, and you have to either restart or have them port away, and it's really frustrating. So please keep a watch of that. And when somebody sets a rally, I don't think we have any going right now, but same thing. Just take a look at what they've sent and try to match those troop types. Thanks for watching.
King of Avalon, play now.